Okay, so 1.5 live stream is just over. We've seen Hanya, Woohoo, Argenti, the new light scones, the new sets. So let's take a deep dive because I am really curious about these things, especially about the bonuses. Because Woohoo is going to give us, we are just going to check on max, so we see what's up. So 22% energy for everyone on the team, plus attack increase by 48%. Her talents and stuff I think are mostly, let's see, yeah, everything else is for basically healing, so that doesn't really matter. So we have a 22% max energy and a 48% attack. Tingyun, on the other hand, has attack increase by 63%, plus it increases with Tingyun's attack too, so it scales pretty fucking nicely. And then we have the ultimate. 50 energy for one ally, but 65%, and this is damage, not attack. Woohoo gives attack. Damage scales way better, bonus damage, than how attack scales. So this 65% damage is a lot more than the 28% attack. It's not going to get as much value as you would get from this damage boost. This is just far more superior still. Now, on the other hand, Hanya. Okay, let's see. Here's a talent. When an ally uses basic skill, ultimate, blah blah blah, inflicts a burden, damage increased by 38% damage increase. That's pretty decent. And then we have increased speed to target ally, 22% increased speed. Okay, and 72% attack. This is really good, especially for carries. The speed, the attack, and the damage. I mean, just imagine if you combo that with a Tingyun. You get a Tingyun, a Hanya, a carry, and a freaking OP tank. That is just such a good combination. God damn. Argent deals a respectable amount of damage. I don't think it's a lot though. Even if like you can get 10 times 3.3, so 33% crit rate from Argent's passive. So every enemy hit, Argent uses his basic attack skill, blah blah blah. It regenerates energy by 3. Okay. So if there's like 5 enemy, I regenerate 15 energy in one hit. And I think that's above the energy that you regenerate anyways. And then if I use my skill and I use my ultimate, then I am on max stack for the crit rate. And as I can see, there is no cooldown on the crit rate. So you just have the crit rate forever after that. What if you use your crit or use your skill 2 times in a row? Then you have that 33% crit rate on max, which means that you have way more space to be at crit damage. Okay, with that, this does not sound as bad as I thought at first. Okay, Argent can be workable. After I just realized this hit thing, he became much better. But there are like places that you hit 5 times, or you hit 5 enemies rather, not 5 times, you hit 5 enemies. But I feel like most of the time you don't fight 5 enemies. That's the main problem. So technically it's really good. This is really good technically. But even when I just look at the first stage of the Forgotten Hall, the Memory of Chaos stuff, it's 3 enemies. The bosses that I did today, they were like 4 enemies. The stuff I have to do next, it's again, there's 1 with maybe 3. I don't think there's going to be like 4 enemies max. So I don't think you can still stack it up fast enough, because the game and the content is not providing you with 5 enemies per turn against you. It's usually either 3 or 4 or 1 that maybe summons more. It's so rare to be able to use this thing to the fullest. That's the problem with erosion characters in general, I feel like. Or erudition. How do you say this? Let's see actually. How do you say this? Okay, let's see. Slow.
Erudition.
Erudition, okay. So, the erudition characters are not in a good place at the moment because of the exact same thing. For this to work, for Himeko to work, you would have to have so many enemies at the same time down, and most of the content in the game just doesn't have that. Although they said that the Memory of Chaos is going to get updates, and it might get some thing that makes this thing much more viable than it is at the moment. So that could be good. that definitely could be good. Although I don't know how good. So even if it's like totally goated and shit, I'm still not like convinced that I would want to use these characters or I want to build these characters. Okay, overall, what do we think? Argent, since I talked a lot about him. I would say he's going to be a decent damage dealer. I don't think Argent can be a main damage dealer. He's going to be good to break physical shields and to be like a sub DPS kind of. Until we get some content where the erudition characters can like display their full potential with 5 enemies at least constantly being there. Because if you don't have that, then it's kind of pointless. Okay, next one. His light cone, decent. It's going to be really good on him, that's for sure. I mean, they always do this. Huo, I am personally not going to pull for her. She's really cute. This is a cute ultimate, just like her, but it's not game changing. She's going to be decent. She's cute. She's pretty adorable, but that's all really. I don't think I'm going to pull for her, and I honestly don't think I'm going to pull for Argent too. But I really wanted to. Hanya is, I think, going to be those SS tier, S tier, 4-star unit, just like Tingyun. She's going to be really good. So that's a must pull most of the time. Okay, we're done with these. The last thing is just to check really quick on the relics. So for the relics, we have the Ashblazing Grand Duke. This is increase the follow attack damage by 20%. That is really good. After every follow attack, you get 6% more damage. This stacks up to 6% more attack. This stacks up to 8 times. That is really good. The overall damage increase, plus you get the attack increase, so you can build your build like a little bit like less attack focused, and you can get the speed shoes and stuff. So that could be really good. So putting this on a topaz or something is going to be really good. Okay, next we have this little, well, basically a nihility character set. The attack increase is great, of course. But this one, this part, this is insanely good. For every dot the enemy is afflicted with, the reader will ignore 6% of death. Although it's only valid for 6 dots, but that's 80% ignore defense. That can be so good for bosses and stuff. That's crazy good. But yeah, that really covers it all. Hanya, must pull. Huo. If you like her, she's cute. Maybe she will have some use. It's okay, it's an okayish character. Argent, with this light cone, he could hit really hard, I think. But without the light cone, I don't think Argent is going to be really free-to-play friendly. Huo, kind of free-to-play friendly. Hanya is amazing. So yeah, I will definitely pull for Hanya. And I am probably going to skip these two. I might get an accidental Argent when I'm pulling for Hanya though. That's it. But I don't think I need Huo. I really don't think. Just because she's really cute and adorable, I might drop a few pulls of mine on her. But not much. Maybe 20 pull. Maybe I drop 20 pull on Hanya. I mean Huo. Just because she's so adorable. If I get her, good. If I don't get her, I'm just building pity at that point. Although then I might not get Hanya, so it's kind of complicated here for free to plays, but yeah, that's it really. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.